Good morning. Back out on my old permission. I'm in amongst the maze, as you can probably see, going up and down the lanes. For a small guy like me, I can get up and down them no problem without damaging any of the crops. Yeah, going to spend a few hours here, see what I can pick up, and I'll do a roundup at the end and let you know what I found. Just want to thank all my subscribers over the last week or so. It's shot up quite a bit and I'm really pleased with that. And don't forget, if you're not down for the giveaway, have a look at the giveaway prizes. Just follow the rules and hopefully you'll win some prizes. Right, see you on the first. Just dug this up, reading of 22. And I think it may be a cut half. It's got to be a cut half. I'm not going to rub it, I'm just going to spray it and see what comes off it. Believe it or not, this is my first target of the day and I've been going virtually 2.5 hours in between this corn. Let me give that a clean and I'll come straight back to you. Well, it's definitely a cut half, as you can see there. Don't know which one it is. First target of the day. After about, I would say, a good 2 hours I've been out here. I've not even found a bit of lead or nothing. And this was a squeaky signal. When I dug it, it went 22. So I'm absolutely made up. Absolutely made up. Turn it over, see if there's anything on that side. There's a bit of detail on that. It just needs have a look under the old magnifying glass and see what rain it is. Yeah, absolutely pleased. Now I'm looking there, it's got 3 dots on that side and then the dots on that side. It's unusual to see the dots on the other side, I'm not too sure. Right, on to the next one. Second target of the day, just a piece of steel. It's a jumpy target, but it's virtually on top of the surface, just underneath. Yeah, that's all it was. Right, let's carry on. Just dug this out, rather jumpy target, and it's whatever that is. Probably off some farm machinery. Right, on to the next. This was a right jumpy target and it's a button, small button. Yeah, that's what it is. Nothing on the front, I don't think. Right, on to the next. This was a right jumpy target. It took me a bit of time to find it. And it's that item there, which I think is probably off a horse harness. There's the very sharp point now. I found a couple of these before. Yeah, that's all it is. I would say it was off an horse harness. Decoration. Right, on to the next. Just found this item, right, jumpy target. Some sort of, well, I don't know what it is. Right, on to the next. This was reading 35, and it's either a seal or token. It's lead. I think it could be a seal, actually, looking at it. Could well be. Not too sure. Anyway, let's carry on. Just found this item. It was a right iffy, sort of jumpy target. I don't know what it is. Looks like a little X on there, just up there, as you can see. Nothing on the other side, I don't think. But you can see that distinct X. Or is it my eyes? Yeah, my eyes. Right, on to the next. This was reading in the 90s. Don't know what it is. What the hell was that? God knows what it is. No idea. Right, on to the next one. Just found this item, reading of 18. Got a bit of shape to it. Let me just give it a little clean with the spray and I'll get straight back to you. That's quite decorative. Don't know what it's off. Could be an horse mount. You can see all the patterns on it. Yeah, reading of 18. That's the back end of it. So I'd probably say that's an horse mount or something. Off the what they stick on the leather or pull on the leather. Sorry about the shadows. It's all the leaves from the corn blowing about all over the place. Yeah, quite like that. Right, on to the next. Next target gave a screaming signal of 42, and all it is a piece of lead. Yeah, a scrap bucket. Right, on to the next. Well, I've moved to a different field now. The grass has all been cut. It's not so bad. Wind's dropped, which is good. I mean, look at that view. I'm going to concentrate on this field and then move to another field at the top. Right, I'll see you on the next. Got a target here, reading a 22. Oh, there it is. Showcase. Yeah, that's all it is. Right, on to the next. This was reading 90, and it's one of those. Right, on to the next. Oh, this was a screaming signal, 72. I would say that's off a tractor, petrol cap, diesel cap or whatever. Oh dear, things what you find. Right, on to the next. This was an iffy target, and it's a piece of pottery. Right, on to the next. This was reading in the low 90s, and it is, what is that? Whatever that is. Right, on to the next. Of a pheasant. Iffy sort of target, but it's a musket shot. There it is. Flies are trying to get me. Right, I think this may be my last hole. If not, I'll obviously go away fly. Right, on to the next one. This was a right jumpy target, took me ages to find it, and there it is. It's a size of that, little bullet. Quite small. Right, on to the next. Just found this item reading a 24. It's got to be a button in it. Or the top of a button. Yep. Right, on to the next one. This was reading 22 and it's a good old shotgun end. Right, on to the next. Well, that's me done for the day. Ended up back in the sweet corn field. Absolutely covered in pollen from the sweet corn. Yeah, the cut off I found, apparently it's an imitation, I've been told. Extremely rare. I think the last sort of imitation ones of Henry the Third were found in a hoard. I forget what county it was, but I'll double check before I put it out on my video. Yeah, interesting dig, different bits and bobs, nothing to write home about except for the half cut. Right, I'll do the roundup when I get back, and I'll be putting my video up towards the end of the week. Well, I'm back home. No coffee. Oh, I've just drank it. Right, let's go through the finds. I'll start off from the bottom this time. That has got to be off a tractor. Petrol cap, diesel cap or whatever. So that will go in the bin. That object there, don't know what that is. Probably part of an horse harness or whatever. That item there, God knows what it is, but it is, I think it's copper or brass, so I don't know what that is. Lots of rubbish, steel, shotgun end. That item there, when I saw the green in the soil, I thought it was a coin, but it wasn't. A few bits of lead. Clay pipes, I always pick them up off the top of the soil. Same with the ceramics. Loads of different pieces of pottery. That one is metal. That's part of a pot. That one's got a bit of glaze on it. Couple of buttons, and I believe that one has probably got something on the front of that, so I'm going to give that a little gentle clean, see what's on it, if anything. And that one just a plain one, I think. That I think is a lead seal, looking at it. That little piece of silvery sort of item, which was probably about 3 inches down, I could have sworn I saw things on it like an X, but I think it's just scrap. That item there, that would be on a leather for the horses. Found a few of those. 3 shell cases, 1 musket shot. This decorative item here, which is quite nice, I think. Just needs a bit more of a clean to get all the muck out of the pattern. So I don't know what it was for, probably horse's mount again, horse's leather, I don't know. But a nice piece anyway. Took me 2.5 hours to find my first target, and I found this item here, this cut half. Now, I've been told it's a imitation of Henry III, which happened quite a lot all those years ago. And the reason it's an imitation is the lettering on the back is not right to what it should be. Extremely scarce to find, extremely rare. I think the last lot of these sort of coins were found in the Brussels hoard, where they found, I think, 2.5 or I think it's about 3,000 different coins or imitations. But still, it's a brilliant find. I got this in the post today from the medieval digger. That was my prize. Absolutely in mint condition, this coin. If we turn it over, I think it's superb. Absolutely beautiful. So those are my finds for today, and I'll see you on the next one.